New game, yes again, because, you know, new mods and stuff coming out. And a lot of stuff needed to be updated once again. Hopefully I don't need to update anything else. And this time, and we want to do Permadeath this time. I feel like Permadeath is the only way to play it, unless I'm playing Fallout 4, because that game I actually believe is way too hard on Permadeath. So I'm trying to complete the same build pretty much. The Chris Jacobs Mercenary build. Let me get this to where I can see both chats. See what's going on. Alright. Same build. Chris Jacobs Mercenaries build. Permadeath. Now I already know how the Permadeath usually ends for me on this game. Missile launcher or a random landmine. We're gonna start out as a regulator. Choose this background. Of course, we're going Chris Jacobs. You might know that name if you've played the Mercenary series. And of course, Chris Jacobs is a mercenary, so you'll play nice with any faction as long as he's getting paid. Doesn't matter if they're Legion, doesn't matter if they're NCR, doesn't matter if it's Powder Gangers. As long as he's getting paid, so I'm gonna try to be neutral with every faction for the most part. Of course, we're gonna make him look like Chris Jacobs, which this pretty much already does. Let's not mess that up. There we go. Everything back on normal. No, everything is not back on normal. Oh yeah, it is. At least I think it is. Actually, let's see, hairstyle, I gotta go bald. There we go, the true Chris Jacobs build. Okay, well, didn't like that color. Don't choose that color. Never had that happen before on picking that. I don't think I've ever had that happen picking that color, but alright. I'm not even gonna count that. Lucky for me, this doesn't take 5 minutes to open up like Skyrim, so this is all good. Oh, it's just a little unexpected. right now I'm kind of working on my Skyrim, so I mean technically I'm just waiting for stuff to see what's gonna update. There's a lot of stuff that I use has been updating lately. I wish I could choose 4 traits instead of 3. I mean not traits, but tag skills. Okay, let's do this again. I'm gonna do regulator. Now I'm kind of curious to see what happens if I choose other eyes. Okay, regulator. Chris Jacobs. Hairstyle. No hair. Hair color. Eye color. How about regular brown? No, all eye colors don't work for some reason. I don't know why that is the case, but that is very interesting. I haven't done anything to eye colors, but that was just to see if it would do it again with a different eye color. Very interesting. I'll take a look at that later. If it's repeatable, that means something I can probably fix. If the log gave me something I can look at. Alright, but I'm just not going to change the eyes. Which is strange, because if I go back, I'm going to look at... do anything to touch eyes. Play that. Then again, I just realized I don't ever actually touch eyes when I'm going to character creation. Either way, very strange. Alright, well. I'm gonna have to fix that. Now it's gonna drive me nuts. Because I didn't know that was a thing until now. Regulator, choose this background. Actually, this will look more like him. I wish I could. Wish I could change his eyes, but I can't. There we go. It's good enough for me. How do I usually see? Usually I take down, but I kind of want a balanced build, so. But you can have one charisma and still have a bunch of. It doesn't affect anything having one charisma. And then barter and speech, you can just get up over time. I'll have it on 2. Only thing I'm not allowed to do with this build is gamble. Okay, give me 7 endurance. That seems about right. This is gonna take me a while to choose. What's such a good perk? Confidential speaker. I'm gonna do gifted. Guns are better. Terrifying presence. I think that's it. Yes. Start at level 1. Alright. So I'm trying out the new MCM extender. I want to see how that plays. Okay, hey. Permadeath is on. Alright, let's see what this does. Apparently with the new MCM extender, these ESP-less mods can have an MCM menu now. So I don't have to do anything in the INI. I can do everything straight from here. Alright, let's make sure we get this stuff the way I like it. If I have the perk, I want max distance. Turn all this off. Turn my health off. Turn the compass off. Action points, all of it off. No crosshair, nothing. I'm using the wrong controls, hold on. There we go. And that should be it. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is get Russell, since we're here. What brings you to the Mojave?
I followed a bounty here not long ago, but the trail ran cold. I've been getting by working as a caravan guard, but it's not the same. I should get back on the hunt, but I just don't know. I used to pride myself in finding every mark I was after, but I lost him.
Okay, tell me about the bounty you were after.
Might as well, he's long gone. A fellow by the name of Glanton. Used to work as a scalp hunter for the NCR. See, back when the Republic was brushing up against some nasty tribals and raiders down south, they hired Glanton to clean them out. Glanton and his gang were making so much money that pretty soon they stopped caring about whose scalp they took, be it women or children. Brass tried to put a lid on it, declared him an outlaw, but it didn't matter. Settlers loved Glanton, made him into a hero. If settlers or miners run into trouble with tribals, they hired Glanton. It wasn't until recently that the government got serious about him. A few months back, the NCR finally put a bounty of 10,000 caps on his head. I decided it'd be worth my while to go after him. Just my luck, he drifted south of the Mojave when I was trailing him. Rumor is that he was meeting up with some old accomplice, Judge Richter. Apparently this guy ran with Glanton years ago. You don't by chance know anything about him, do you?
Nope.
Damn. That seems to be the consensus around here.
Okay, why don't we work together?
Teaming up would have its advantages, but I need to make sure you can handle yourself. What are your qualifications?
People tell me I have an intimidating presence. Hey, what's up, Red Ninja?
Hell yes.
Starting over again on New Vegas.
Like a wild animal.
Because, you know.
That could be useful. Would you stop looking at me like that?
You know how it is.
I do have to ask, though.
I'm going to complete this mercenary build
Caesar's
if it's the last thing I do for New Vegas. I haven't committed to any faction just yet.
Good to know. I can respect that. Look, I'd like to get started after Glanton right away. Are you ready to go?
Sure.
Good. I guess we'll start where I left off, up north of town. A trader by the name of Tonopah Tim said he sighted Glanton up there.
Okay.
You got any cheese, man?
Yep, I might as well grab a couple of followers.
Hey.
Kill Fiend. About the only thing I'll take. I mean, we're at the 188. I might as well do this.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
Still alive in the Blood Mage? Nice. I'm doing my next Permadeath run on Skyrim. I usually put out a poll, but there are some things I do want to do and try. I'm doing a non-sneak archer. In fact, I made a trait that penalizes you for sneaking. Negative 500 stamina. Your bows do 100% less damage if you're sneaking. But yeah, I want to do a holy archer, a heavy armored archer, pretty much, but holy, like a holy archer. Only use bow / crossbow. Maybe use hand-to-hand combat too, like a mix. But you get penalized for sneaking. That's what I'm going for next time. And then after that, if that doesn't work, I'm doing a blood archer. Same thing, just with blood magic. But I really want to try out my my perk tree I made for Ariel's bow. But yeah, I made a trait. So the trait is called Arrow to the Knee, and pretty much your archery skills are 25% stronger. But if you sneak, your arrows do 0 damage, and your bows do 0 damage. Plus minus 500 stamina, and you have no stamina regeneration, so you're pretty much cooked if you're sneaking. To completely limit the sneak archery, and plus 100% worse sneak as well. So everything is just taking a huge hit if you're sneaking. Well, I'm not entirely sure where I'm from.
Yeah, guess the roads must have been long then, if you forgot where you started from. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
You live in a hole in the ground?
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm
Yeah,
not there
I'm
much
doing
anymore.
2 archers.
I'm usually out here
One
picking up food and
holy,
supplies for my
one
family. Whatever they
blood
need.
vampire archer. And then I will, if those fail, then I'll put out a poll with some interesting ideas that I have in mind. So you just leave your family in the bunker? Because I will say, the Sung Jin Woo build, absolute success. So you just leave your family in the bunker? First Permadeath to ever
I'm not
go
worried.
correctly.
They
Did not
can handle
die.
themselves,
I ended it on
but
my own
somebody has to get
merits.
the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's
I
a
had to
whole
take
other
Legacy
story.
out. Yeah,
So
Legacy is a big
listen,
mod for the
can
Xbox.
I ask you something on the level?
Go ahead.
I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
They're harmless unless you have technology around them.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
I kind of just drift from place to place, to be honest.
Just wherever the wind takes you, huh?
Yep.
I like
Whatever
that.
I'm getting paid.
Keeps things interesting. I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together. Help each other out.
I swear, it's nothing but bots on Twitch. Well, not nothing but bots, but there's a lot of bots on Twitch is what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's travel together. Let's
Now you're talking.
make my job a
One
little
thing you
easier
should
by
know
starting
first,
out
though.
with a couple of
I
followers.
asked you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
Yes, I am fine with that.
I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Okay. I know some things are not going to initialize properly. I know I'm going to have to quit the game and come back in. That way, the mods that for some reason don't initialize properly at the beginning of the game initialize properly. And like I said, my game only takes a minute to open, unlike Skyrim, so it's not really that big of a deal. However, I do want to check out why I can't use eyes. I don't know. I honestly have no idea how to read a New Vegas crash log. Makes zero sense. I have to use Chat GPT later because it can read it somehow. Yeah, the New Vegas crash logs, they kind of suck. I have no idea what that even means. Currently doing the Thieves Guild at the moment. It's been so long since I've done the Thieves Guild. One of these characters I gotta do a Thief Guild character at some point. A thief, hero by day, thief by night type deal. But it'll probably be a while because I just got off a sneak character. Well, maybe he could be the Blood Archer guy. Maybe he can be a thief. Yeah, but these the New Vegas crash logs make no sense. So I found a repeatable crash in my list. If I select eyes, it just during character creation, if I select a different type of eye, it just auto crashes for some reason, which didn't happen before. And I remember picking eyes on previous streams and never having an issue. So I don't know what changed. That didn't do anything to affect my eyes. And then the crash log doesn't help because it doesn't make sense. However, the Skyrim crash logs I can read just like that. I automatically know what the problem is. And a Skyrim crash log is so easy to read. That's why when I was having that crash trying to get in Skyrim, when I was trying to get into the Apocrypha, I was able to fix the crash in the same stream right on the spot. Because I could read it and I knew exactly what was going on. But New Vegas crash log, yeah, good luck trying to read that.
You got any grog?
And don't bother asking for help either in the comment section. Trust me. So I'm gonna have to ask the good old Chat GPT and see if that can figure it out. That's about the only thing I use Chat GPT for is New Vegas crash logs. Let's see, you did Golden Glow at level 1. Interesting. How'd you do that with nobody finding you? Okay, I gotta remember not to stream at 5 o'clock. I gotta stream after 5 from now on. If I'm gonna stream in the afternoon, because the sun comes directly where I have, blinds over the window, but the sun, it doesn't cover the entire window, and the sun comes and the crease that's not covered right into my eyes. Got a team. First thing I do on if I start as a regulator, first thing I always do. Oh well, I might be dead already. Whatever it is, I'll let them handle it. It's precisely why I have a couple followers to start out. I probably would have been dead. But yeah, first thing I do is I grab this. First thing. So yeah, later on I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with those eyes. It's gonna drive me nuts just thinking about those eyes and why it's causing my game to do what it does when I pick them. Like that should not happen.
You need a ride?
I'll say one thing, like being around the mod community for a long time, I will say the Skyrim modding community is actually a lot nicer than the New Vegas one. Now there's some drama in the Skyrim stuff from time to time with particular people. Okay, where am I going? Right now I'm kind of just going. I have to kill a fiend for 188 and that is not happening right now. I have no I'm just going right now. I'm just gonna... There's very little quest I can do at level 1. The only one I can possibly do is... Well, found some armor. If I can make it the good springs, that's about the only thing I can actually do. I mean, this has perfect conditions, so... This does help. And the only limitation is we can't gamble. I can do everything but gamble. I have to make all my money doing quests. I'm actually gonna go back to the Golf and Gulp here. I don't think I have any vendor radio. I have nobody. I didn't talk to anybody. And they start me out with this nonsense. If you're wondering about my New Vegas list, it had the version that is in my description is the stable version of my list. This one is updated and I'm testing it as we play. If I like how it goes, then I will update my list.
Good
So
to
far,
see
like I said,
you.
the only problem is picking eyes,
How are you doing?
which is not really that big of a deal.
Hey,
You need water? I got water. Clean and fresh. Straight from Lake Mead. If you're low on cat.
I just need to access your thing here. need all of your money.
Thanks.
Alright, do I have you in my radio? I do. Alright, let me get you in my radio.
Welcome to the Grub and Go. Anything else I can do for you?
Let's see, are you already saved? Pretty sure you are, yeah. Another thing. I don't know if I can even talk to Tully right now. I have to like... But I think I'm gonna, when it comes to streaming, I think I'm mostly gonna stick to Skyrim. Maybe even Fallout 4 a little bit. Anyways, stick to the main 3. And I think I'm gonna play New Vegas for a while, depending on how it goes. And then if it goes well enough, usually the New Vegas streams do. There was one point where it was doing like 50. I made 50 plus views. You know, 50 people in the chat 3 times in a row with New Vegas. But hold on. Let's see. Camp McCarran over here. Go ahead and discover this location, because well, with 175, I think the first thing I want to do well, if I make it to Vegas, I can definitely do the King's little quest line. Actually, no, I can't because my skills are too low. So I think if I do anything, the best thing to do is to go to... if I do anything, the best thing to go is to Good Springs. Kill Fiend, accept job. Kill Fiend, accept job. Kill Fiend, accept job. Man, these are all Kill Fiend. Just got like 10 Kill Fiend quests. Alright.
Glad that's over.
What in the world? They attack this far? That's almost unheard of. I got some huge weapon mod pack. I wonder if this is where it's from. No, I don't think so, but
Good to see you.
good to see. I just need to make it to Good Springs, dude.
Greetings, traveler.
Who are you? Yes, the transporter. I know. I just need to fast travel. Can you take me somewhere? Freeside East Gate is 85 caps. It's actually going to take me further away from where I need to go. But I have a reason. But this will get me close to the gun runners.
How are you doing?
Welcome, sir, or...
This laser rifle can go. This can go. Already stacked with money.
You covered?
My issue is though, that's because I'm using it.
Good luck killing a caster with a BB gun. Power to cleaning up dead bodies? Disintegrate your enemies with an energy weapon. The wind will blow the dust away.
Okay, now I gotta make my way back to Good Springs. I don't know how I'm gonna do that without dying. Probably won't even make it back to Novak. See, this is where things get tricky.
Talk to that kid under
Because you don't want to spend too much money, but you're gonna have to. I just got the 400 caps. If you walk, you save your caps, but you have a real high chance of dying. And I can't fast travel. Okay, wait a minute. Why can I fast travel? Very strange. That's not supposed to be on. Oh wait, I know why I can fast travel. Because I turned it off to test mods. Prevent fast travel. Let's put that back on. Well, I got lucky this time. But next time I restart the game, fast travel will be off. I turned it off to test mods out. Because I needed to be in specific areas, and plus I was making patches for some mods. So I turned fast travel off, that's why. I just forgot that I did that like a couple of weeks ago. Either way, let me... Oh, first of all, let me get rid of this. And then let me go here. Let me see what you got. Get rid of this. 720
Another
caps
satisfied
already.
customer.
Welcome to the 188 slop.
See what you got for sale. I'm just trying to get everything and everybody into the sale, into the radio vendor. Michelle, Fitz, Lupe. Am I missing someone? Elizabeth. Why is Elizabeth not in here? Yes, she is. Okay. And we also need to talk to the arms merchant. I don't know if I'm hidden or not. In theory, I should be. But I'm not going to steal anything.
Hey, our guys put the monorail back to work.
Have you seen? What one of those anti-material rifles can do to a death?
People around here complain about the fiends. They're nothing compared to the 80s.
Alright.
Maybe I'm just jumping.
Well, I got no choice. I gotta do the stuff in Good Springs first before I do anything. What is it now? Quest failed? Cry me a river? What? I don't even know what that quest is. I have no idea what just happened. What is Cry Me a River? Cry me a river. I don't want to fail any quests. Oh, that's so stupid. I'm gonna have to go way back here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose money and experience for reloading. This is why I save every... I just reduced... I lost money and experience. Great.
Evening.
I don't know why I'm... failed a quest though. Made no sense. And I'm gonna lose the money I had before. So me reloading just made things a lot tougher for me. Because the loot they had last time was way better than the loot they have now. I just lost like... I'm gonna lose a total of about 500 caps.
Later.
Fantastic.
We won't go quiet. The Legion can count.
Just take everything, whatever. I'm not supposed to reload, but I'm not gonna fail any quests for something I didn't have any control over. And I have no idea what happened or why people started shooting or who died.
Our
Or
guys
why
took the
they died.
monorail back to work.
You ever talk to that kid underneath the 188? You know,
Makes no sense to me. Yep, I'm gonna lose a crap ton of money.
Give me a shout if you...
the one with the squirrel
Evening.
trap on the dome creeps me the fuck out.
Welcome to the 188.
I'm gonna have to walk now, and I'm gonna have to rely on them to keep me alive. I'm gonna have to walk up to a certain point. Thank you for the 1 like on YouTube, I appreciate it. Well, the plus side about coming over here is there is another unique weapon.
New in town, huh? Your timing...
You got a job for me?
No, I don't have a job for you.
Well,
but
we have no reason to be talking then. Okay, what's over here? Oh, this is a new quest mod that came out.
Ain't this a bitch?
Who are we shooting at? Oh.
Over here.
Do you guys want to kill any more rat scorpions? Alright, let's see what this guy wants. He's gonna give me some bounties, I think.
Oh, great. Another customer. Talk to Vasquez if you want to trade. I'm just here to make sure nobody touches my wife. If you hurt her, I'll kill you.
I had no intention to do that. Who are you?
I'm Ranger Ryder. Well, former Ranger. I was stationed in Boulder City when the Legion attacked. I've since retired and now run this shop with my wife.
Okay. Why did you retire?
I retired because it got too much to handle. Being associated with the NCR meant that I received death threats from Legion spies. They threatened to enslave my wife, and I'd rather die a coward than live with that. So I left for a simple life instead. It could be a lot worse, I suppose. I've picked up my hobby of crafting again, and I'm planning on raising a child with my wife. I still get nightmares and flashbacks from my time in duty, but I've been trying to take it easy while I process everything.
Okay, do you need help with anything?
Well, come to think of it, yes. There's something I need help with. It's a small task, really. Just trying to tie off some loose ends. You any good with a gun?
Okay, just tell me what you need me to do.
I need you to track down and eliminate a few people. They're suspected Legion spies and very dangerous.
Okay,
They're
I can
plotting
do
to
that.
enslave my wife. We must stop them before it's too late.
Okay, give me your first target.
Your first target is a man named Marcus Diccio. He's a regular in the Boulder City Saloon. He's the one with an eye patch. You can't miss him. Go in there and question him, then blast his head off. Return to me when you're done. On the double.
Oh, okay, well that's right here in town. And you have a NTR Ranger combat helmet. I don't know if I'm hidden. I'm hidden. I mean, I can take it. But I'm not gonna take his stuff. I'll get my own Ranger helmet eventually, so I'm not really worried about that. However, this is also a store.
Hey there. Welcome to Atomic Apparel. We've got the best clothing in the Mojave. Help yourself to some coffee while you browse our stock. The machine is at the end of the counter.
Okay, what do you have? Oh, you actually have money. I actually need to patch you. with the amount of money you have, because with TTW, they're not supposed to have this much money. I need to make it 800 max. But I do know if I need to, I do know who to sell to for this game only. Let me add you to the radio. Add vendor Vasquez. Alright. Let's go deal with this Legion spy. This hopefully won't get me killed at level 1. That would be a sad way to end the stream. And then we'll try again tomorrow after I fix the eye situation. It seems like everything else is, you know, knock on wood, it seems like my game is running fine except for that one eye problem.
What's up, man? Do you believe in aliens? I sure as fuck do. You know, the little green men with the big beady eyes. They're kinda hot, honestly.
Huh?
I'd go down on one if someone asked.
Dude, what are you talking about?
Don't swear at me, dude. I'm just saying the truth. I bet everyone in this saloon would fuck an alien if I asked them to. Hell, I'd fuck a ghoul.
Yeah, no wonder there's a bounty on your head.
Wait, whoa, I've got a bounty on my head? Man, I can't catch a break. I didn't mean to fuck that guy's wife, honest. She was really hot. I'm sure you understand.
That's...
Or maybe it's for that time I put Brahmin shit in someone's drink. They finally caught on to who did it. Fuck. They shouldn't be mad, though. Jet contains Brahmin shit and everyone smokes that. You know what? Screw this. My cover's clearly been blown and I've had too many beers. I'm not gonna die by some dumb wannabe bounty hunter fat virgin fuck like you. Bring it on, you profligate.
What?
Definitely dead.
Wait, that leveled me up. I'm not even mad at that. I gotta get medicine up to... I can care less about sneak this run. Let's get this up to, no, let's get guns up to 10. Now I can do extra life. I kind of want to see if this works now correctly. But I'll have to do that during my own testing. Because this is true permadeath. And the first thing to take on a permadeath run is 15% less damage from explosives. Because you know how we die on every permadeath, or almost every permadeath run. Nice. Cowboy repeater. In perfect condition too. I'm liking this mod so far. But only because it's giving me decent stuff. Yeah, I can rock with that. And it wasn't too hard to beat. I beat him myself at level 1. So it wasn't like it was too hard to beat. Hunt more rats. I'm taking everything I can get my hands on.
What's in this drink?
Beer if you're lucky. Radiation, most likely.
Almost sounds like they're trying to kill it.
So this is my first time trying out this mod, and we're gonna see if it stays in the load order or not. Right now I have no problem with it. The dialogue is a little on the wild side, but hey, if it's kind of my playstyle, because you guys know I like the bounty hunting quest. Anything with bounty hunting is my playstyle for sure. Hey, what's up, Waz? Yeah, this is a new mod I'm trying out. Like I said, the dialogue is a little out there. But anything that has to do with bounty hunting or, you know, like, is my kind of thing. So it's probably gonna stay.
Fuck you and the Legion.
I eliminated the target.
Great work. Here's your payment. Come back to me when you're ready for the next one.
How much are we getting paid? Oh my. Oh, we're getting paid quite a bit. I'm ready for the next one, dude.
Fuck Caesar. Fuck the Legion.
I'm ready for the next target. Let's go.
Alright, perfect. Your next target is an odd one. You're going to go after a crazy woman named Nikki Blue. She's called that because of her blue mohawk.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a Legion spy.
I know, but she is. Well, technically anyway.
What do you mean?
She's a crazy raider woman who's been enslaved by the Legion. She's been brainwashed to kill anything that isn't Legion. It's pretty wild. She's got a minigun and keeps lurking near Boulder City. I don't like it. You need to stop her. She's a threat.
Okay, one thing I've noticed so far is give me her location. He just did.
Of course. She's on the hills southeast of here. Just look for a bright blue mohawk and a large minigun. Oh, and good luck. You're going to need it.
Okay, one thing about this is everything's close to Boulder City, which is conveniently makes things a little easier for me. Because I don't have to go far. The problem is she has a minigun. And she's literally right there. And there's no way I'm getting the drop on her. I actually don't know if I should do this. She already considers me hostile. She has the high ground, as Obi would say. I'm already considered in combat. I don't know if I can shoot that far. If I had a sniper, maybe, but I don't have a sniper. Let me see if I can somehow get around here. Because I'm going to have to find a place to run once she starts shooting. Okay, I got to make sure my followers are behind me. Could you guys make it over here, please? That would be nice. Can you guys get up here? Okay, yes you can. Whatever it is, shoot it. Shoot it, whatever it is. Oh! Well, Permadeath's over. Nothing I can do about that.
Your bones are scraped clean by the desolate wind.
Stupid Cazador,
May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
Okay, can I still reload? Okay, now I know there's Cazadors right there. That's a good thing to know. We're gonna try this character again tomorrow. I just died. Life after death. Permadeath. Config. The graveyard. Is this my last? Let me remove this. Alright. I know what I'm gonna do. I got a plan for tomorrow. Obviously, I'm not gonna do the same route. Because Cazador is an insta-death at level 1. But, so far, New Vegas plays well. No gameplay crashes. We only played for an hour, but usually my New Vegas doesn't crash at all. The only thing I did find was the selecting an eye. Like selecting an eye during character creation does cause issues. So I'm going to try to fix that, and then we'll be back on tomorrow, where I'm going to try this character again. But this time, I'm going to make it up to a certain point, head to Boulder. This time I'm going to go to Boulder City first, kill the one guy, and get the money for that. And then I'm heading straight for Good Springs, because that's the best place to start out. So, better plan for tomorrow. I'm going to complete the Mercenary build. Alright, we'll see you guys in the next one.